Hello everybody, we are back to making our Simona bag, and today we're going to be doing something relatively simple. In fact, nothing is hard in the bag, it just takes time and patience. But this is particularly easy. So we're going to be adding our feet to the Simona base. So what we need to do is mark the punch holes for our feet. I already have my feet ready to go. I prefer the screw-in kind with the little screw base, and we'll use a little glue to make sure they don't come out. But first, let's go ahead and do our marking. So I have marked on my pattern piece for my own reference that they're going to be, first of all, 2.5 inches over from the left side. So we're just going to take our ruler, use the grid mat, and draw a line. Then we're going to flip it over, make some noise, and we're going to measure from this side, 2.5 inches over. Make sure it's all lined up. Draw. And then from the long edge, we're going to go 1.5 inch over. Now this is just my preference. If you want your feet someplace else, by all means. So measuring 1.5 inch over. And here we can just simply draw the crosshair of this guy and then come down here and do that here. Then we're going to flip it over and rinse, repeat. 1.5 inches over. Draw the crosshair. And that's it. So now we have the placement lines. Oh wait, we're going to do, we're doing 6 feet on this bag? I guess we are. So I'll take it back. So you also need to draw the center line as well. We already have the center marks drawn because we need to. So go ahead and just draw that dot there. And then you want to connect the dots. A little backwards, sorry, but you get the idea. So finish that one. And that one. All right, so now we have a total of, if you can see that, 6 crosshairs for our feet. So we're going to take our leather punch and make sure we have a small enough hole there. And we're simply going to punch through the center that we marked. So I'm going to do that. Give it a good force. Aim for the exact center of the crosshairs so we're consistent. And we're going to do that all the way on all 6 markings. This guy. One more. Put this aside. Then you're going to want to take your little screws and pop them through the back to the front. You can do all of that at one time if you'd like. We'll do that just to be consistent. I'm going to pop this out here so I can get. I get these feet off of Amazon. They're relatively inexpensive. You can buy nicer ones from bagsbycat.com, from Bringberry, So You Need Hardware, all kinds of places to get feet. But these ones are just from Amazon. So there we have our 6 screws, and then we have it ready to go here. Now, here's where you can, if you want to put a little glue, sometimes if you are not careful, the glue can get on the vinyl and it doesn't come off easily. So just use a toothpick or something so that you're not putting a ton of glue straight on the vinyl. Put a little piece of paper here. So just a little tiny amount will do. Put it on top of the screw. Like I said, try to avoid getting it too much on the vinyl or at all. Put a little bit on there. And go ahead and twist the feet on. So I just get them going a little bit. I'll put them on, and then when I get it all done, I'll take my screwdriver and make sure that these are on tight. So these feet are not going to be coming off because we have used the glue, which is my Gutterman Creative Glue, and we have screwed them on. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish this. I'm a big proponent of putting feet on my bags, unless it's something slouchy and, you know, it's not meant to have that. Otherwise, even if a pattern doesn't call for it, I will typically add it. Because I don't like putting my bag on the ground. But some bags just don't need it. And that's the way it goes. We just have two left. Being very sparing with the glue here so that I don't get it everywhere. I learned the hard way. Last one. See this? And we're done. So, looks very pretty. It's going to be a beautiful base for our Simona. I'm just going to flip it over here. I'll take a screwdriver. I won't bore you with that. Take a screwdriver, put it in here, hold it, so that, and then just tighten them up. So that is how to put bag feet on a base. So we'll just keep on trucking through all the little bits of making the bag, and then we'll put it all together. So stay tuned.